Yes there people, welcome to Dan's World, another day, another vlog. What am I up to today, Danny boy? It's the last vlog of this year regarding Zante. I will be back vlogging next year, ladies and gents, but for this year it is the last one, and today I am in Lagana. I am in Lagana for the finale, and I've chosen to start today's vlog from Captain Morgan's. I've chosen to do it from Captain Morgan's, the start of today's vlog, for one simple reason, is because the amount of messages I received regarding George and Gail from the fishery on the beach, I'll get quite a few of them, and they moved up to Hot Lips, which is now the pub on the Kalimaki Road, and Gail works at Captain Morgan's. She does indeed, she works at Captain Morgan's. George is retired, so there you have it. So anyway, so I'm starting today's vlog from the back streets of Lagana. So we're just going to have a little walk around. So basically we're going to swing a little left here. It's going to take us by the Fantasy Bar and Replay Bowling. And as you can see, right across the road just here, you've got the new hotel blocks being built, or apartment blocks being built. I do believe all this is part of the Canadian. Correct me if I'm wrong. I'm sure when I spoke to George during the summer, he said that, you know, it's a big project taking place and they are building an extension, and this is it, ladies and gents. It's absolutely huge, and it's going to be a massive huge complex. So just check it out. Is it going to be done for next summer? Yeah, I'd say so. I'd say so, no problem at all. We've got the Replay Bowling just there as well. Nice little gaff there if you want something different. Skittles, happy days. But no, check this out, what's going on here. Loads of work taking place. They've soon got cracking with this. Honestly, as soon as all the last guests left the Canadian, this was in full swing, and this has come on leaps and bounds within the space of about 10 days. Absolutely phenomenal, and it's going to be absolutely massive as well. And then we're coming into the Canadian hotel that's already been built, and there's a little savvy restaurant and bar, pool bar, and the location on these are absolutely perfect. And then we've got the Zante Park Hotel just here on the right hand side. And as you can see, ladies and gents, it has been raining overnight and all morning. Puddles are everywhere, but the sun is trying to break out through the clouds. You got the Apollo Taverna restaurant, but we're going to swing a little right down here, and it's going to take us down to the blue waves and take us onto the beach. And then what we'll then do is we'll have a little walk along the beach, turn a right by the little island, and then walk up the strip, and that will conclude your Lagana vlog, ladies and gents. We've got the Avanti Bar and Resto. Another quick look at the Zante Park, and it looks as if loads of work's taking place there as well. All the tiles are being ripped up, and they're not messing about here. They've ripped all the tiles up around the pool, and yeah, looks like them retiling. So loads of work taking place in Lagana. They're just not messing around. They're not hanging around for next year to come before the start. As soon as the last guests have left, bang, they're straight onto it. Planning for next year. We've got the Alkionis Hotel just on the left. And then obviously their little pool bars just there. But yeah, pretty warm. I did originally come out the apartment with a jacket on, but then I've took the jacket off and left it at home. I thought, don't need it. It's pretty warm. Little breeze knocking around, but overall it's warm. Right then, ladies and gents, I'll see you when I'm down on the beach. Very windy down here, very windy. Got the blue waves on the right hand side. I'm not sure if you're going to be able to hear me good. I've got my hand over the mic. It is very windy. You just check out the sea. The sea's horrendous. Very rough. And I bet you there's no captains out there today. Not even Captain Dan's that silly to go out in that. Check it out. And speaking about Captain Dan, do you love the new merch? The Captain Dan t-shirts and Captain Dan mugs are now out, available to order online. There's the blue waves. And look at all the debris on the beach. Load of debris. And it's what the storm's brought in. I just hope you guys can hear me because the wind is, it's very strong. But as I said last year at the start of the season, all this does get cleaned up. It all gets raked before the season, and all the tractors come along on the beach and remove all the debris. So don't get looking at the beach thinking, crikey, I don't fancy going there. No, it all gets cleaned up. But that sea, wowzers, it's not messing about today, is it? Oh, I need to cross. I need to cross the river. There we go, there's a little crossing here, Danny boy. And there's the Poseidon Beach. And then you got the Poseidon Beach Villa right next door as well, where you can see the red metal sheeting. That villa actually belongs to the hotel. Fell down a ditch. Then you got the El Paradiso Beach Club right next door. Great little hangout for the daytime if you want the beach and a pool. Best of both worlds. The pool's just over there, just over the back. And then we continue walking on down the beach. And I might have to split today's vlog into two, ladies and gents, because otherwise it's just going to be too long. So I think I will be splitting it into two. think this one will be called Laganas Beach and then Laganas Strip. So if you're watching Laganas Strip before you've seen the beach, you're actually watching part 2. Wowzers, that's what I need, one of them kites. Then again, I've got no balance. I'd still fall off the board. He's on like a surfboard with a kite, and the kite's pulling him, look. Yeah, the kite's pulling him. But even then, I don't think I'd fancy I don't think I'd fancy going out in these rough seas, Danny boy. Then you got Yanis Greek Taverna restaurant just here. But yeah, you can see all the debris on the beach as I've touched on. All this gets cleaned up, it all gets raked. And then a tractor comes and removes it all. I'll tell you what, fair play to the guy with the kite. He's more or less done the length of the width of the beach in no time. Maybe that's what I need to invest in, Danny boy. Yeah, maybe that's what I need. There you go, the Greek Taverna, the Isles. And then right next door you got Sailor Nick's and the Sea Diamond Suites. A brilliant location for accommodation out in Zante, Lagana. And that guy with the kite is actually coming back on himself now. The problem is I won't want to come sideways. What's the point? What's the point? I'd want to go to Turtle Island. Laganas Beach Club. And then the next restaurant you got Horizon. And Cubaneros has finally closed. So we're just approaching Cubaneros, and as you can see, it's finally closed now for the winter. Finitoed. And then right next door you got Infinity Beach Club as well. Balsamico restaurant, all boarded up. And during the height of the summer, you'll see sunbeds out on the beach, umbrellas, music's playing, people are chilled, dipping in and out of the sea. The sea so calm, shallow, music playing in the background, completely different to what you're actually seeing right now. Isabel's used to be the old Culpeppers. and then we're just continuing the walk on to the end of the beach, well, to where the strip is, where the island is. And I will be grabbing a little Freddo cappuccino on the way from the little coffee shop, quick. Malibu's, the seaside restaurant. And Boulevard. One of the restaurants just here is doing a load of work, and I say that even they've started early. Here we go. So Tassos restaurant, there we have it. Mandala. And this is where Cherry Bay was, ladies and gents. You had Cherry Bay and you had the fishery right on the corner, Georgian Gals Fishery, Cherry Bay. And what they did was they knocked the whole lot down. There was actually a fire. And then they started again, rebuilt everything, and now it's the Mandala restaurant. And it's this place that's having a load of work done to it, just on the corner. There you go. So it looks like they've had all new side seating at the back, outside bar. And this is called the Moria Seafront Restaurant, ladies and gents. Is it still going to be called that by the time when next year rolls round? I don't know. But there's a load of work taking place just here. Oh man. Oh, Danny boy. Wet feet. I didn't see the stream, and I'm just bloody walking straight into it. Now my feet are absolutely soaking bloody wet. You bloody... It's not looking where I was going. I was looking at that. I was looking at that neon lights. The sort of the Instagram photo opportunities. Good vibes only at Moria. Just there. We've got the Tropicana there open across the road, just there on the corner. But that is now going to conclude your first part of the Lagana vlog. It is going to be over 2 parts, ladies and gents, because otherwise it's just going to be too long to put it all onto one vlog. So there we have it. I love Lagana, and I'll see you over onto the next vlog for part 2. Catch you in a bit later.